All right, good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I need to get energized.
I pop.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Background Football Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Background Football Podcast, and we're here again on Zoom, and we're here with Frank again.
Hello.
As always.
I'm back.
Yeah, we're back. It's been a week or so. So I mean, we've got the main talking point. I think really is the Carobao Cup semi-finals.
Yeah.
Where we both limped out.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say.
Quite sad.
Limped out.
Quite a sad week.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it was a good weekend as well. Like for both of us, we both picked up wins. Actually, no, because we haven't talked about that yet. So we'll start.
Yeah, we can talk a bit about that.
Start with your win against Brentford.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard talking about it after seeing what happened in the cup, because it was like it felt like it could have been a bit of a turning point. Come out of the pit we've been in. But then, not even the fact that we lost to Liverpool, is more the way we lost.
Yeah.
Not great, but I still think we're slowly coming out of it. It's just I don't think we're going to have any proper happiness this year.
Yeah.
It's just not going to be catastrophic.
No.
Maybe hopefully finish 9th or 10th, maybe.
Yeah. Because I don't know, I never fancied you against Liverpool, and I don't think many people did. I imagine you probably didn't either.
I didn't fancy us, but it was like
you just went
the game. If you go and bring it to them,
yeah, you just invited it on. That's what kind of annoyed me when I was watching. It didn't annoy me, but
weird one, and I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Yeah,
just a shame because we're not going to win the FA Cup, Europa League. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but even then,
that's our best shot for anything this year. I don't think we'll win the FA Cup.
No, well, you got,
and even Europa League very unlikely.
You got Villa away.
Yeah, they could do us over.
Yeah, I think they're going to do you in. I can't lie.
Yeah, I could see it.
But I guess that probably also ruined, you had a decent last few days of the January transfer window as well. Brought in Kevin Danso and Matthias Tell. What are your thoughts about those two? I mean, I personally, it's neither of them are. It's steadying the ship. It's building the squad.
I'm quite happy, actually.
It's quite relatively risk-free.
Yeah, I'm quite happy. When we were first linked with Tell and I was seeing buy obligations, I was nervous, but it's just a buy option, and if he's great, I mean the Tell signing is, apart from it being a fucking expensive loan fee, is a win-win. If he's shit, we send him back and we've lost a bit of money. If he's great, we sign him and he's already agreed a contract.
Yeah. It is a win-win.
So, win-win. Danso, we just needed a fucking centre back.
Yeah,
pretty much. And he was the only one that would come. Be interesting. We'll see how he does.
He done okay against Liverpool. It wasn't catastrophic, but
no,
it's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, tough first game. I mean, it's just you know what? He's just a centre back. He's a body. And no, to be honest, overall transfer market in January, we kind of pulled it out the bag a little bit. I know it was last minute, but still we did well. Got Kinski, got a centre back, got an attacker. I would have loved another defender or midfielder, but hard in January to strengthen properly. I feel like you can only really bring in reinforcements as opposed to bringing in someone
who's going to.
Unless you get lucky, you're not really going to bring in someone who's going to be a proper game changer. At least not for where we're at the moment.
Yeah.
if you're someone like you, I mean,
and
your window.
Yeah, I mean, I was running to you.
Yeah.
Off camera,
off
air, I guess. But honestly, I was really, really fucking annoyed, as was a lot of Arsenal fans. You know, and I get, right, we're not going to sign Isak in January. I think that's really unrealistic. Or like, we're not going to sign, I don't know, like someone who's going to like come in and like fucking up the level. But that doesn't mean you don't bring anyone in. Just someone who can rotate in that forward line, because we're looking light. You know, I mean, Martinelli's out for a month, you know?
Is it a month? Oh, don't mind that.
It's like we're fucked.
Who are you going to start? Sterling? You're going to have to start Sterling.
Nanieri trusts like Havertz.
Yeah, Nanieri, yeah.
But it's like Havertz has just been running to the fucking ground. Like, our only striker at the moment is not a striker.
Yeah.
And I was saying to you, like, we were like talking to Morata, and I'm not saying he'd be the answer, but just like
I feel like he wouldn't have been a bad sign.
I don't think it'd be bad, because it's just another body. It's someone
who's experienced,
and it's also just you can't. What is Havertz going to play every single minute of every single game until the end of the season?
And also certain games. I mean, you look at Madrid; they've brought in Joselu. He had his moments, but let's not get it twisted. He's fucking pretty bang average.
Yeah.
He's a bang average player, but certain moments are going to call for that sort of player.
Yeah, and like
just having him available is just a great 100%. Asset.
And I think someone like Morata, right? He's not the same Morata that flopped at Chelsea. He's an older, experienced head now.
He captained Spain to the Euros, you know what
exactly. I mean? And he fucking shifted most of the games. I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't know how many goals he scored, but he definitely bagged a few at least.
He just put a shift in, and he was an integral part of that team.
Exactly. I mean, I don't think it would have been the end of the world. You just give him a 6-month loan thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gone to Galatasaray.
I know.
Was it Galatasaray?
No. Was it Galatasaray?
Was it Fenerbahce? I think it was a team in Turkey anyway. But like he's gone there on a 6-month loan or something. It's just telling me, like, I understand we don't want to spend 70-odd mil.
Yeah. Yeah, Galatasaray.
Yeah. I thought you were just like texting someone. I was like,
No.
I lost my train of thought, but
40 mil.
Huh?
You said 40 mil, something.
No, whatever. But just
sorry.
Like I didn't want us to spend 80 mil on someone. But then again, that being said, like, if we're going to do it in the summer, I know, like, we're going to need someone in the summer. We may as well just do it now. We need someone now. Just fucking do it. The season's not over, and it just feels a little bit like,
I actually kind of disagree on that one. I wouldn't go out and spend 80+ mil on a player in January, unless depending on the player, but the players who are out there who you would have realistically, Isak, you were just never going to get. But Isak would be one you'd be like, fucking
just spend the extra 20 mil.
Spend 100 on him, like he's that good. But like someone like Sesko, who's like, it's a risk, and I don't know. I feel like
he'd have to hit the ground. He'd have to hit the ground running, and you don't know if he's going to do that.
But you could have gone in for Watkins at 60. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I know. And
that's the one I think you guys should be looking at. I mean, what I think your club are looking at is that I think you want to get. You're thinking about next season. You're thinking about the future.
I know it's next fucking season FC.
Exactly.
Obviously.
Exactly.
It's
every year. Every year it's the same thing.
It's pissing me off because it's just like it's the same old. It's the same old story, right? When Fabregas left and Van Persie left, it's like we're close. We're a good side. We're pushing top 3, top 2 ish. maybe not so top two, but like, do you know what I mean? We were like a good side.
Yeah. You were pushing, like you were never properly challenging, but like with a few signings.
That's what I mean. With a few big signings, it's like we could.
Yeah.
It's just like the club's it's just a fucking business, and it's like they don't see this thing of like, oh, put the money on the table now, go bring someone in. Like the season's not done. It was when it's not done. I mean, it's still not, but like I can't see us winning anything because it's just like.
I actually saw Rory Jennings say this about the league. It was Liverpool can drop 15 points and they end on 90. Which you look at it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah. It ain't over, but it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like if you lose a game, it's over. Yeah. If you lose a game and Liverpool win, it feels like it's over. Yeah. Or even if you just lose a game, yeah.
I know.
You just kind of have to win every game, which is mad.
And I just can't see it. I mean, yeah, it's fucking pissing me off,
and then it's like
my mood.
This summer, you're gonna have to fend off interest for Saliba, I think.
Yeah, and this is what I'm go back to, like when we sell Fabregas and when we sell Van Persie, it's like these guys, they're not hanging about.
Yeah,
why would you? Why would you?
I know.
If you're a club, and the owners aren't investing enough. I mean, don't get me wrong, they've invested, but it's like
you have invested a lot.
But we look at our investments over the past 5 years. City have spent more than us. Chelsea have spent more than us. You've spent more than us. It's only Liverpool who haven't spent more than us. I'm just saying. Like,
no, it's true. It's true.
It's like, and City, they have a problem. They identify it. Oh, let's go fucking spend 100. Well, how much they spend? 180 million, or
I think 180. Yeah,
180 million in the January transfer window because they know. All right, we didn't bring in enough in the summer, so we're fixing it now.
Yeah.
And we're like, we knew. I mean, a lot of Arsenal fans knew that. Okay, we're looking quite light in attacking areas. You know, people are going to get injured. Jesus is like.
He's just fucked.
He's fucked. He's always.
How many games he played this? He played for like a month this season.
Yeah, and he's always injured.
Yeah.
And I feel sorry for the guy, man. I feel sorry for the guy because it's always like big injuries as well.
It's a shame.
And I think we were like banking on Sterling hitting the ground running. He hasn't, and Trossard and Martinelli have both been not very good. Havertz isn't good enough in the sense that we need him to be now.
Yeah, I mean,
do you know what I mean? It's kind of
he's just not a striker.
Yeah, and it's like we need.
It's like he's not good enough to play the role that you need
at the moment. That's what I mean. When I think, I think we can get away with it, or not get away with it. That might be the wrong word, but like it just looks a lot better when Trossard or / Martinelli are like in form and they're firing and they're getting goals, assists, etc. Havertz is chipping in with goals, assists, and ideally Saka and Odegaard are both chipping in goals and assists, and Rice is chipping in goals and assists, centre backs, and everyone's kind of chipping in. That's when I think it works. But
no, I agree. I mean, I don't think you necessarily need.
But when the
team,
in
this day and age, you don't need a proper number 9 to challenge or to win, but you need to have the goals from somewhere else.
Yeah,
like you look at Liverpool with Salah and Mane.
Yeah, but even now, who's their top scorer? It's probably Salah, but who's their second? Yeah. Probably Diaz, right, or Gakpo.
Diaz or Gakpo, yeah.
Neither of them are really playing striker at the moment.
No, it's true. It's true, actually.
Like Gakpo's playing more on the left, right?
Yeah, and Diaz. And
like they're both kind of, rotating.
Drifting in. To be fair, they don't really have them.
Exactly. They're out and out strikers, Nunes. And the thing that they've been able to do, which I'm like envious of, is like have Nunes as they've changed his role of like, we know we brought you in for big money, but you're not the guy we need.
Yeah.
You to be like, oh, you're either not good enough or I don't know. I think Nunes is a good player, but we all know his flaws, right? He's erratic and a bit lacks a bit of composure.
Yeah.
But it's like they're fortunate enough that they've got like this mad firepower going forward that they can be like to him. You're going to just be an impact player. You're going to play games, but the big games, like you're not going to be involved.
Yeah, and they can bring him on.
Unless it's an impact,
Yeah.
I think it'd be all right if like Havertz could be that guy and like, you can chop and change. You can rotate and rest, but we just don't have those options at the moment. And that's again going back, like we need another fucking body. Why haven't you brought anyone in?
Yeah.
And you see, I sent you a thing yesterday. Costa.
If you brought Costa in, I don't think he would have come, but if you
just imagine how funny that would have been.
Yeah, I know. You know what I don't like now, and I feel like the same with Tottenham, is that I'd love a loan or just a 1-year transfer for an old, experienced player just to come in and just sort the team out, like a bit like Thiago Silva at Chelsea. I mean, I know he was every good few years, but
they signed him at like 34 or something.
Yeah, I think 36 when they signed him. I thought.
Really? No, surely not.
I think he was.
Really?
He was playing for them at like 38, I think.
Fucking hell, that's
he
won. Didn't he win the Champions League at 30?
Yeah, won the Champions League with them.
Fucking hell, that's mental.
Yeah,
that's actually
I know.
Mental.
But like, why? But like, teams just aren't like why. I mean, Costa maybe a little bit different, but like those old players who are about, like, just bring them in.
Yeah,
bring them in for a year. I think your team would do you the world of good.
Yeah,
and us.
No, I totally agree. And I think it just I went from going on Sunday night to just fucking gassed because I was like, we just beating fucking City. And don't get me wrong, I'm seeing all the backlash, and the backlash is kind of still going on. I honestly think it's fucking stupid and hypocritical, to be honest. A lot of
I actually agree.
I think it's fucking stupid. It's like it just shows people's hatred. I think what we're not allowed to. It's like the celebration police. We're not allowed to celebrate a win against a rival. And no matter what people say, or you can say, "Oh, you're trying to force this rivalry." No, because we fucking hate them. They don't like us. You saw it at the Etihad. They're fucking all their players throwing a tantrum at the end of the game.
Not they didn't throw a tantrum.
Haaland, he lost his head at the end of the.
I wouldn't say through a tantrum.
Okay, but he lost his head. Fucking
he lost his head.
Chatting shit to all of our players, throwing the ball in back of Gabriel's head. And at that point, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, it's great for the sport. It's good for the sport." But we give it a bit back, bit shithousery, bit of copying celebration. Oh no, we need to ban mocking celebrations. Oh, it's fine.
No, I agree. I know.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, like,
no, I think that's bullshit.
Why are we not allowed to celebrate a win just because we haven't won anything? It makes no sense.
No. I mean, the one thing I will say, so like, I love the rivalry part of it. That's great. I think that's brilliant. With the celebration, I mean, there's no way they should be banned, and he shouldn't be getting as much hate for it. But it's like, it's more just funny. It's like mocking Haaland.
Yeah, no, I know.
Won everything. That's the part I see. Yeah, but in terms of the hate and
no, you can laugh
banning celebrations, it's funny, and the rivalry is great. I love the rivalry. I think the rivalry is great. It's what it's about. But the celebration, even though Haaland said to Lewis Skelly, "Who the fuck?"
Yeah, but I think that's why it's good though. Do you know what I mean? It's like this fucking 18-year-old kid who's like just come on the scene, and he's got the fucking bollocks to go do that.
Do you know what I mean? But it's also like,
I know, like you can say what's he done, but the guy's 18. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure how I feel about. I think it's great. I think it's.
No, I don't. I wasn't a fan of the celebration, but not because I don't care about mocking. I don't care about that. It's just because it's like, I don't think he was necessarily in a place to mock Haaland. And but it's not about the actual mocking part. I mean, the mocking part and the rivalry I love. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like he was for years, right? Arsenal was seen as a little bit like, you know, bit soft, pushover, kind of like bully him a little bit. But and like maybe years gone by, you know, City do that to us at the Etihad, and like we win and we're like all respectful, but like as soon as we give a little bit back, it's just like there's so much like outcry and just and I just think it shows people's bias. To be honest, what? I think it please tell me, what other team would get so much fucking stick for beating a team 5-1, celebrating?
No, I agree.
Tell me what other team? Because
there's so much hate on you, but there is valid hate.
Okay, but the thing is, but you cannot like us, right? I don't mind like fans not liking us. I get that, right? But it's when these professional pundits kind of like you're flip flopping and you're being a hypocrite.
No, I agree.
That's what I don't like, and I wanted to because again, going back to the Haaland dashing the ball at Gabriel's head, right? When that happened at the time, all the pundits are going like, "Oh yeah, I fucking love it. It's great, shithousery." But like when we give it back, we're taking a piss out of him. Oh no, what have they won? It's like you can't do that. It's bad. I don't know.
No, I agree. I think it's.
You see my point? Then, it's like
the one counterpoint I would say to that. See how Arsenal pundits were very much not happy with Haaland throwing the ball at the back of Gabriel's head.
It's coward move.
But then you can't celebrate your team mocking them back. If you're slating Haaland for doing what he did, then you can't celebrate you for mocking it. I think you have to either appreciate both or neither.
I hear you. I get your point.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like take Ian Wright. He was furious at Haaland for throwing the ball at the back of his head. Yeah. And then but now he's like praising you for mocking. Like you can't.
Yeah, because he kind of deserves it, right? If you give it, if you give it, and to be fair to Haaland, right, he took it and he took it.
But that's completely my point. It's like, and this is what I think. I think it's. I love the going back and forth. It's good. I think it's great. I
think it's great for the sport.
But you can't hate one. I mean, it's also your point. It's like these pundits loving Haaland for doing it, and then hating you lot for doing it. But it's the same way for Arsenal pundits hating Haaland and loving you.
Like I'm not saying I didn't necessarily like. I don't care that Haaland did that. I'm just saying. At the same time, it's like what goes around comes around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and I kind of see it,
and it's kind of like,
I love the rivalry. I think it's good.
And like, my point and what I've said is just like, you can't have it both ways.
Yeah,
you can't be angry at one thing and then like applaud the other. Yeah. Anyway, I guess we'll move on. I think we've covered majority of that.
Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't be as controversial as it has been. That's what it's like.
No.
It shouldn't matter that much.
No,
but it does. I mean, why does it matter that much?
Yeah, because everyone just hates Arsenal.
Yeah,
for good reason.
But like they pretend that they don't have a bias. That's why. Just like I wouldn't even care if you're just like, you know what, I really don't like Arsenal.
Yeah, no, but you know what? I mean, this is purely Gary Neville. I think Gary Neville loves Arsenal for some reason.
Yeah, I really think he doesn't mind us.
He also with the league. Also, just
I do also think he just fucking despises Liverpool and City more.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, and it's also more. It's like I just don't really. I mean, I get it from the sense of like, but like when he was playing, his biggest rivalry was you.
Yeah. But it's probably
I guess it's when he's not playing, and then I guess when he was playing, he felt like he could do something about the rivalry, maybe. But now that he's not,
And it's probably just because United are
Liverpool and
shit
City
as
have taken over. Yeah.
Liverpool going, they're about to. Well, if they win the league, I think they match United's league titles. I think.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
I don't mind that, to be honest. Like, I don't really.
Yeah, fuck United. I really don't mind Liverpool. Actually,
like, some of their fans are annoying, but some fan bases, not some sections of every fan base are really fucking annoying.
Yeah,
I
think on the whole, out of all the, I mean, City, I don't mind City as well, but that's because they ain't really got a fan base.
Yeah, well, most of them now have gone back to their original clubs.
Yeah, exactly. They're Liverpool fans now.
Yeah.
And then I guess the cup. Briefly touch on that. I mean, the games themselves were kind of just like
it was predictable.
It
was predictable.
Yeah, I'm glad yours happened first.
Yeah.
At least,
and you just fucking piping up so much on the group chat, chatting so much fucking shit. And I was tempted, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like let you fucking.
Yeah, fair enough. I was expecting a lot worse.
I'm just gonna let you like die in your own like pity.
Yeah, but just know if you lose again, I'm coming back.
No, I know, but yeah, that happens every time. Do you know what I mean?
I had so much fun.
Yeah, but you lot you care too much. You care too much about Arsenal, honestly. Like a lot of Spurs fans, your life revolves around Arsenal being bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'd try and deny it, but yeah, we're so shit that
it's like as long as Arsenal don't do well, we're fine. It's like, come on. So I just wanted to touch on. So yeah, obviously I was talking to you before off camera. Like I went to a game last night in the Argentine First Division.
Yeah.
And I just got to say, it was absolutely fucking amazing.
What team was it?
Independiente Ribadiera. I hope I pronounced that right. Versus Estudiantes. It was like 18,000 capacity. Yeah, so like smallish, probably like championship kind of side.
Yeah.
Size.
Bustling.
Oh, it's just fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Like the atmosphere. It's just so different. It's so much more. Because obviously when I was there, I'm just comparing it to what I know when going to games in England. It's just like so much less, so much more lax. Do you know what I mean? Like you just go, just like people just selling choripans on the fucking side. There's people coming around with like tubs of ice cream and Coke, and then just like, and the ultras just from they had a fucking entrance. so the game hadn't started yet, and I was like looking over the ultra section. I was like, it looks kind of empty. And like the game was about to start, then I just heard a drum in the distance, and I saw just like a massive crowd of people just like walking in like a massive huddle, and they're all going like that.
That's so joke.
So then, just like from that, it just didn't stop. Drums all game, chanting all game. Even at half time, like few people, like we kind of sat down and we were just like, oh, I need a 10-minute break. But like there was just a group, like certain groups of the fans just didn't fucking stop.
Just non-stop.
Non-stop.
They're standing on the seats as well, jumping.
Well, yeah, because it was like there was seating, but there was also like a
standing section.
It was a standing section. Seats, but there was like a path where people were selling stuff kind of at the bottom, and where you go along to like the toilet and stuff. So a lot of fans were like just mosh pitting, like kind of on this like path thing. But it was just fucking brilliant, and it was just so different.
Did it make you think what you'd change in English football, at least in the atmosphere-wise?
Atmosphere-wise, well, yeah, because ideally, right, you'd have like just constant ultra type thing of like you're just chanting constantly and you're like, it's just pure kind of support. It's almost like a fucking party.
Yeah.
Like, the way that like people are just kind of, you know, and I said like the opposition team scored first. It's like no one fucking batted an eyelid. There was a few shit, but it's just like carry on straight away. And it's like, and I think that is down to a few things. I think in English football, it's like because tickets nowadays are like it's a lot more expensive, and it's a lot more like it's more of a middle class activity, right?
Yeah, I'd 100%.
So
I mean, you look at fucking ticket costs for even the shit games.
Exactly.
And yeah,
it's a tourist and middle class kind of activity these days. So it's like that's obviously gonna affect somewhat the atmosphere and the kind of crazy passion. Because like a lot of like I know for a lot of people in England, like football's all they got. But like for these lot as well, it's like it's all they fucking got.
Yeah.
It's like they're just ultimate pastime.
Yeah.
You go to the game. And I mean, I know like it's the same in England. Don't get me wrong. Like there's a big culture of like you follow your team.
Yeah, of course. I guess the money's
a big factor. You can't.
Yeah.
And also the fact that there's no away fans as well, purely for danger risks. And I could kind of like tell, all right, it's probably a good idea because I was like, there was definitely some fucking cocaine going around and like just some nutters.
100%.
Oh, like I could just tell there were some people off their rocker. But I actually think away fans would make it better.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It adds a bit of an edge.
It adds a bit of tension. It adds a bit of kind of, you know, the opposition team score and then everyone's silent and you just hear like in the other side of the stadium are just a massive roar.
Yeah.
I think there's something so weirdly beautiful about that.
No, I agree. And I like the rivalry like between the away fans in the stadium is always good.
Yeah, and it's like you want to just get up, like get one over the away fans.
Yeah.
And vice versa. And like
it's almost a bit like pantomime, kind of. Yeah. It's like pantomime villains. And when you're in the stadium, you're hating them there. You're like,
yeah.
It's
like you're proper. I'll be like the other side of the ground. Like, the away fans can't fucking see me, but I'm still going like.
Yeah, I know. Same. Yeah.
It's just, but it's like it's almost. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Like English football is a little bit like a pantomime.
Yeah.
How it's like the chants are like, "You're not singing," or like,
"You're not singing anymore."
Like that kind of like sarcastic kind of chanting.
It's the sarcasm.
Very English. It's so English. English football is like the most English thing.
No, it's true, It's the sarcasm.
It's the sarcasm.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's really interesting to compare it. Actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's just it's the different, obviously different culture, but it almost feels intertwined a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess it's just football. Do you know what I mean? It's just it resonates with so many people.
Football can change the world.
It's almost just. I don't want to be cringy, but it's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's just such a beautiful.
It's a beautiful game
of like. Forget the game though. Just the whole thing of just like you go with like these 20,000 people, and you just non-stop, just like cheering. For like 90 minutes at these 11 random blokes you don't know, and they're like the adrenaline and the euphoria when your team scores. And like I've got no affiliation with this team, right? I got so fucking into it when I was like fucking going absolutely mental with these random guys that I couldn't. They tried to speak to me. No, they didn't even try. One guy tried to say about I don't know what you're saying. It's just like it's brilliant. Just fucking brilliant, isn't it?
Anyway, but I guess as well, it's like, I mean, like, say for them or for you, Arsenal, for me, Tottenham, it is such an emotional connection.
Oh yeah.
Like the club,
you grow up with
almost
it
horrifically, painfully.
Yeah.
I've got a life sentence. Fuck it up.
Like, I just sometimes wish I didn't care. Honestly.
Yeah.
I sometimes wish I just didn't like it.
It's deep inside, and it's just
Anyway, I just thought I had to get that little kind of monologue out. So this meeting's about to end, so I'm gonna record that there. And so thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed this little chat. So
little catch up.
Stick around not stick around, but like just subscribe to the channel, like, comment, etc. And
and vote on some of the polls on the Instagram.
Check out the Instagram and the TikTok. And see you next time.